Hello, my name is Miriam Aliso. My first connection with the NTAC-C Capacity Building Virtual Institute was as a result of my role as a mother of two young adults that had IEPs and that went through the transition process. The transition from Part B services to a world without IEPs, but with 504s, a world without school case managers, but with learned self-advocacy skills. But in reality, transition doesn't start at the transition age your state mandates, 14 or 16, depending on your state. For families, the transition process starts as soon as their sons or daughters are identified as needing special education services. Our children, our students, need their parents to be involved in the schools because they know them better than anyone else, and their input is really important. Schools and organizations benefit from the input that parents can offer. This parent input can help schools and agencies identify global and systemic issues that affect their children's education. But our children also need to be involved in their own IEP process because they need to understand how they learn better. They need to know if they are visually or auditory learners, or if they learn better through movement, or if their style is a combination of different styles. And in the future, they will need to learn how to survive in the adult world, out of the school system, where there are no more IEPs. They need to learn self-advocacy skills very early on. So if they decide to continue their education, they will know that they have the right to ask for a 504 plan that will provide them with some accommodations, such as extended time during tests, the use of a calculator, and access to notes. Or if they join the workforce, they can have accommodations under 504 as well, such as a modified or part-time schedule. As you probably know, every state has at least one federally funded parent center, and their job is to provide families, youth and young adults, and professionals information and support about special education topics, state and federal laws, trainings, and local resources. I work at SPAN, the New Jersey Parent Training and Information Center. At SPAN, I work on the Center for Parent Information and Resources, also known as the CIPR. The CIPR provides universal technical assistance to all the 96 federally funded parent centers across the nation that serve families with children with disabilities. Our resources are web-based and are specific to the identifying needs of the parent centers. Please check them out. At SPAN, I also work on the National RACE Center. The acronym RACE stands for National Resources for Advocacy, Independence, Self-Determination, and Employment. Well, the RACE Technical Assistance Center works with the 8 Rehabilitation Service Administration, or RSA, funded parent training and information centers to develop and disseminate information and resources to build the capacity of parent centers across the country so they can support youth and families during transition with a focus on education, employment, and independent living. My message to you is to partner with the Parent Center Network, to contact the Parent Center in your state to work together in order to improve opportunities and outcomes for students and youth with disabilities. Thank you.